When people think of Buddhism, they imagine peace, compassion, and non-violence, the calm face of the Buddha deep in meditation. So when someone hears that Buddhist monks sometimes eat meat, it sounds shocking. How can followers of the Buddha, who taught kindness toward all beings, take part in something that causes suffering? Can it really be true that Buddha allowed meat eating? And if he did, under what conditions? Let's explore this question deeply through ancient texts, historical context, and Buddhist traditions around the world. Buddha's life was his greatest teaching. He didn't just speak of compassion, he lived it. He taught that all beings love life and fear pain. That's the foundation of ahimsa, or non-violence. But food was a complex subject. Monks lived entirely on alms. They didn't farm, cook, or choose what they received. They accepted whatever was offered with gratitude. So what if someone offered meat? Rejecting it could create attachment to preference. Accepting it blindly could mean supporting harm. To resolve this, Buddha created a middle way. In the Tripitaka, the earliest Buddhist scripture, the Jīvaka Sutta records 3 clear conditions under which a monk could eat meat. First, the animal must not have been killed specifically for that monk. Second, the monk must not see or hear the killing. Third, the monk must not suspect that the animal was killed for him. These conditions made one thing certain: a monk must never be involved in violence, directly or indirectly. So why didn't Buddha simply ban meat altogether? Because he understood reality. In ancient time, many communities ate meat. Monks, dependent on alms, couldn't always choose. If Buddha had ordered strict vegetarianism, his followers would have struggled to survive in some regions. His compassion was practical. He wanted them to live mindfully, not rigidly. Food, he said, should sustain the body, not become a cause for conflict. There's a well-known story about Buddha's cousin, Devadatta, who once proposed that all monks should stop eating meat completely. Buddha refused. He said eating meat isn't wrong if those 3 conditions are met. He didn't promote meat eating, but he also didn't want his path to become harsh and unrealistic. Even at the end of his life, this question appeared again. Buddha's final meal was a dish called Sukaramaddava, offered by a devotee. Some scholars believe it was pork, others say it was a type of mushroom or root. But what mattered was his attitude. He accepted it without judgment because it was given with faith, not desire. He taught monks to receive food with gratitude as long as it wasn't obtained through harm. Now let's look at how different Buddhist traditions interpret this teaching today. In Theravāda Buddhism, which is followed in countries like Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, and Cambodia, monks still follow the 3 conditions. They accept whatever is offered, vegetarian or not, because the focus is on detachment, gratitude, and self-control, not the type of food itself. In Mahāyāna Buddhism, common in China, Japan, Korea, and Taiwan, the approach is very different. Texts like the Lankavatara Sutra say that eating meat contradicts compassion. So most Mahāyāna monks are completely vegetarian. For them, pure food is a part of inner purification, a way to practice non-violence in daily life. In Vajrayāna Buddhism, practiced in Tibet, Bhutan, and Nepal, the Himalayan regions, conditions are unique. The harsh climate and rocky terrain make farming difficult, and meat often becomes a necessity. So, many Vajrayāna practitioners eat meat, but they do it mindfully, offering prayers and gratitude, remembering the life that was taken. When we look at it all together, one truth stands out. In Buddhism, eating meat isn't just a moral question. It's about intention and context. Buddha did not want his teachings trapped in rigid rules. He wanted people to live with awareness, compassion, and balance. True spirituality, he taught, isn't about what you eat, It's about the mind that eats. The awareness and gratitude behind every choice. That's the middle path, practical, compassionate, and wise. So, do Buddhist monks eat meat? Sometimes, under certain conditions, never out of desire, and never through violence. Buddha never told people what to eat. He taught them how to live, with mindfulness and compassion in everything they do.